So would you rather have loved and lost or never loved at all?
Oof, that's an interesting question.
Like, would you rather not know the ideology of love?
Or someone who's kind of gone through that. I don't know. I think going through this is going to be this was supposed to be funny.
Yeah, it's not funny at all. It's just
I think
deep
that
philosophical.
part of the process of kind of growing up and maturing is losing something,
It's true.
and I feel that even though it's depressing, it makes you a better person in a way.
Makes you stronger.
Yeah. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So
Which isn't necessarily true. Okay, so you would
yeah,
rather
that
loved
isn't
and lost.
necessary.
Well, 63% of people agreed with you.
Okay, this is an interesting one. Would you rather be a chav or be a goth?
Goth.
Hmm.
Because at least they kind of wear skinny jeans.
That's your reason. That's your reason.
I mean, I couldn't go around in like baggy Adidas trackies, like wearing a cap backwards.
I can't imagine you as either, to be honest.
No, I couldn't. Like, I don't know. The makeup wouldn't suit me. But I could like dye my hair blue. I'm not like trying to stereotype them at all. Like gothic people mostly wear black, don't they? And have funky coloured hair, or is that emo? I get confused.
I think the two do tend to be used interchangeably, but I think there is a difference.
Well, I'd
Don't know
rather
what it
be
is.
that. I would never want to be a chav. That's a
No,
disgrace.
it's
to the
not.
planet, yeah.
It's never a good thing.
I mean, I'm in a city surrounded by the things.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
So
Would you?
40% agreed.
Really?
Hmm.
Fuck off. Okay. Well, would you rather be immortal or invincible?
Immortal
What?
or invincible? It kind of. Okay, so immortal means
is
you
you
can't.
can't die.
Yeah,
Invincible
and
is you can't be
invincible means you
killed.
can't be harmed.
Oh, really? No, I swear invincible is you can't be killed.
I always thought that invincible kind of means you can't be harmed.
Right. But it can
Well-
still die.
But if you can't be harmed, then.
You can't die.
But you could die of old age.
Would you rather not die?
If you're
or not
invincible,
die?
if you're invincible, can you die of old age?
I think invincible is just immortal.
I think I'd rather be invincible
Okay.
because, living forever doesn't sound incredible.
Hang on, I can Google this. What's the difference between...
I'm sure that there's a well-defined definition by all
Invincible-
the immortals out there.
and immortality. If you are invincible, then nothing from outside your body can harm you. You can still grow old and die. If you're immortal, then nothing will ever harm you from within your body, and you can live forever. But if you get trapped in a burning building, you are toast. That's Google's definition.
Even immortality could not stop Lara
Okay,
Croft
so you'd rather be
burning.
invincible. You'd rather
Yes.
not be harmed by any outside forces.
but die eventually.
Permanently invisible.
If it's being permanent and invisible wouldn't be much fun.
That's also
would it?
known as being a ghost.
Yeah,
Because like if you're invisible, you can just you can prat about, can't you? You can do things you shouldn't do. you
yeah.
can nick a
Like
Mars
I
bar
would,
from the
I
shop.
would. Well, I'd be tempted to spy on people. I'd also be tempted to play pranks on them.
Hmm.
There's good and bad things you can do.
Yeah.
I'd probably do both of them.
I'd probably just go into a shop and nick all the Mars bars.
Why the Mars bars?
But
At least
if
go
you're
for an
invisible,
arrow.
If you're invisible, does everything you hold become invisible as well? Because if you just see a Mars bar walking down the street, like in Harry Potter with that cloak, like if it was under the cloak, it couldn't be seen. Is it just like a cloak, or is it like if you carry something, like if you wear anything, like let's say you wore
I don't
clothes,
know.
would that be visible? You have to walk around naked. but
All it
invisible.
says is invisibility. I am not the expert on invisibility.
Okay, well,
And frankly, invisibility
'Cause-
is physically
because
impossible at the moment.
if you didn't wear clothes and then your invisibility sort of button broke,
Well,
then you'd just be stood there naked.
let's face it, if you're invisible, then it's fair to assume that your clothes are too. So things you are holding probably would be invisible as well.
Okay, well, flying is just shit scary and dangerous. So
Yeah,
invisible.
invisibility is
Yeah.
then.
I'd only slam into a building or something.
47% agreed.
Oh my god.
This one's gonna be less funny. Would you rather have the best life but die when you're 20 years old,
Oh.
or have a good life but die when you're 29 years old?
Oh. So either way, I die young.
Yeah, but would you rather have the best life or a good life?
I'd rather have a good life. A good life is what you make of it, I think.
Yeah. But the best life in what kind of context? Like,
I guess, like, no heartbreak, no... Like, you couldn't possibly have had any regrets.
ignorance is bliss kind of thing.
Yeah, like...
No,
No, I'd rather have a good life.
alright.
Life isn't really life without its sort of downhill stuff, is it? Like, if you if you went through life with nothing sad happening, it'd be quite boring, I think.
You don't want to be in the valley, but you don't want to be at the top of the hill either.
Yes. Okay.
Where did that come from?
I think good life.
Okay. 39% agreed.
Oh, fucking idiots.
Yeah, people are idiots, aren't they? These people
Okay.
who go on this...
Now, would you rather be fat or be dead? I can't possibly think of your answer. Bit of fat shaming going on this website.
I think I'd rather be fat than be dead.
71% agreed.
Yay!
There is 29% of people
It would
who
rather
refuse to be fat. No, I'm not being fat.
rather depressing amount of kind of focus on body image and everything, which is don't like it. Right, this is American, isn't it? This.
I don't know. Oh yeah, probably.
I could assume by the word
Well,
period
it's
they.
.co.uk.
Okay, well, we'll see. Would you rather be a dog or, well, I'll just read what it says. Be a red period on a blue paper.
Excuse me?
I know. I assume it means full stop.
Be a red... Wait, what? Be a red full stop
on a blue
piece of
paper. Which is, colour clash. Or would you rather be a dog instead of that?
What the fuck
This
are
is
these
the most
questions?
random.
I'd rather be a dog. I don't want to live life as a dot. I'm alright, actually.
Would you rather be a colour clashing dog?
Or a dog?
Maybe it doesn't say if it's a colour coordinated dog though. Could be worse.
What, like a dog that just defies colour?
Yeah, just like
blue
like,
and black kind of dog.
or maybe like a spotty dog that has a stripy collar. Because that is just like a fashion nightmare.
Yeah, that's criminal. Can't have that. I'd rather be a dot. No, I'd be a dog.
Okay,
I'm not even going to ask you this one because it's absolute horseshit. It's not even funny.
82% agreed with you on that. So 18% would rather be a dot.
We need to find another website. Whoever made this is shit.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Would you rather watch YouTube but only watch a green screen? I don't know what that means. Or sleep all week and watch you most liked video?
Does this person know the complexities of the English language?
Does he know what funny means? Hang on. Is there another Would You Rather website? This is what me and Luke played on. This one's a bit better.
Okay. Excuse me while we decide to change games.
Would you rather stare at the sun for 2 minutes? So I guess that means like 2 minutes straight. Or drink a litre of scalding hot water?
Oof.
Oof, I wouldn't want either of those.
Staring at the sun causes blindness.
Yeah, but how long do you have to stare at it for?
I don't know. I'd say
I've tried
longer
it.
than 30 seconds.
Oh.
Constantly at the sun. I'd say 2 minutes would be
Blind worthy.
blind worthy. Yeah, you are now worthy. You've passed the
Too
trials
late.
of the blindness.
You
We're now
know.
welcome in our community.
I mean, I don't know, because blindness is kind of permanent, but then I'd also like to have my throat intact. Surely scalding hot water would really fuck up your
A
throat.
liter, yeah.
That would really screw up your
So
throat.
it's either not be able to speak or not be able to see.
And surely that will burn your inside as well.
Maybe.
Cause serious damage, anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you value more, sight or being able to exist?
Or
I
not
don't
kill
know.
yourself.
Oh, I want to go.
Okay, well, let's theoretically say that it won't damage your body.
Yeah.
Let's just say that it's painful either way. And, you know, the hot water will just burn a bit and then, well, a bit. A lot.
I'd go for the hot water then.
It'd just be like drinking tea, wouldn't it? Just like really
Hot.
tea. And without the tea.
Yeah.
It's water, really. Okay, so... Well, you're in the 38% that disagree. That
Okay.
agree, sorry.
Would you rather wear an eye patch or have a peg leg?
Fuck.
That is a
Such
difficult
simple
one.
question, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it permanent? Because, I mean, eye patches come off, like, in real life. Not
I'd
like,
imagine that you'd have the eye patch because of some sort of eye injury.
like a pirate.
Hmm.
Yeah, but either way, I can only be half pirate, because pirate's a peg leg and eye patch.
I suppose. That's... Yeah.
I guess eye patch, because I kind of like my legs. I like the idea of not having
But
to
your
roll around.
your eyes are so
I mean, my eye
offending.
is great, but they're two different colours anyway, so...
No, I'd agree with you, yeah, and
Yeah.
79% agreed as well.
Good.
So you're in the majority for something.
For once, that's good.
For once.
Would you rather always know when people are lying, or always get away with lying?
Ooh.
I know what I'd choose. I'd always want to know.
What was it again?
Always know when people are lying, or always get away with lying. Like, Alex, what's your homework? Oh, I did it.
No.
It's at home. Oh,
I don't like lying as a thing. I don't get on... Well, I do get on well with liars because they lie, but once I find out they're liars, then yeah. So it's either I lie all the time, or I know when everyone else is lying.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather that.
Yeah, I'd always...
But
I'd want that.
If I could get away with lying all the time, then I'd probably be tempted to lie all the time.
Yeah.
Which isn't good. You know,
How old are
being
you?
bad at lying is a good
460.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm pretty bad at lying. I consider that to be quite a good thing, because it just means I'm honest. So yeah, I'd rather... It'd be quite handy to know when people are lying to me.
Okay, well, 57% agree with you.
Why?
Lots of people would want to lie.
Maybe people are liars, it would seem.
Or they're lying.
Maybe maybe they're lying.
Maybe they're lying.
Okay. Would you rather be Harry Potter or Luke Skywalker?
I was about to say Luke Skywalker's had a shit childhood and then remembered Harry's cupboard under the stairs.
Yeah.
But Harry had an owl. And I quite like owls. They'd be a bit of a useless pet because they only come out when you're asleep. They'd be sat on a perch all day. You go to bed and it's like, oh hello, oh, I'm awake now, and it would hoot all night. Like, hoo, hoo.
Is that how you think owls sleep? Just sat there like...
Well, they don't sleep when they fly. They have to sit somewhere.
I'm saying that like I am imagining them, you know, kind of tucked up in bed.
Yeah, like a kiss goodnight, you know, spooning their spouse, mouse. spooning their mouse that they caught fresh in the morning.
That's even more distressing than the image that was in my head already. That's worse.
I'd rather be Harry Potter.
Okay.
I think. Harry Potter gets in. Although, yeah, Harry Potter.
49% agreed, so it was a close one.
I just want a broomstick and an owl, really. That's all I want it for.